Aqua gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message for my Aquarius soul family, my Aqua gang. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. I'll be better once we get this off of my chest, okay? It feels heavy. Holy angels and spirit guys, please come through, okay? Give us what additionally we need to add to this, okay? They said I normally have coffee, but bitch, I got all the tea today, honey, okay? She got all the tea today, honey, all right? Throw lozenges, lemon, honey, all of that. Woo, this is a lot. Okay, let's start with the energies that have come out, okay, thus far. We do have a pretty action-packed pre-shuffle. Do not force shit to fit. I cannot stress that enough. All right, only take what resonates with you, leave the rest, okay? Cross watchers, you're also welcome here if you are lucky enough to be dealing with one of us, baby, us, okay? Another Aquarius, then just place yourself where you belong in the storylines, okay? Take a moment and click that like button, guys. It helps in a tremendous way. It helps us grow. It helps the platform grow. It helps people find us, okay? It's engagement. Send me a little comment. Say, hey, girl, hey, don't be rude. Say it back. Hey, y'all. Don't be rude. Say that. Also, if you want to make it official, click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload on the channel. First card out, we have very triggering energy when this popped out. And for some of you, I feel as though this could be somewhat of an excuse, right? I don't get that you're giving yourself excuses, but the energy of this connection could be very much so strong that you've tolerated a lot more than you would have normally, okay? It has you acting a bit out of character. And I say that because of the energies that pop out in reference to this person. This is all their energy. This is somebody who's very inconsistent, you guys, very hot and cold, can't really pinpoint what their intentions are, what they want to be, who they want to be, right? Like where they want to be, they don't even fucking know. It does say, I remember who you are. I've loved you before. So I do feel like this person uses that word love when it's convenient. You see what I'm saying? And the reason I say that is because of these two cards over here. All right. So this is in the positioning of this person's intentions. All right. We have the Three of Cups that showed up first, right? Which is about friendship. Three of Cups is about being friendly. You know, the good times, really wanting to have the fun, not wanting to do really the heavy lifting. But we also have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups can also signify friendship. So friendship is showing up very much strong in this energy. This person could kind of use that as a manipulative tactic if the two of you were friends prior to making things more serious or starting to discuss whether or not things would get more serious. I feel like this person would use certain words, right? Certain buzzwords to their advantage. We're twin flames. We're soulmates. That's what the Two of Cups is really signifying in this positioning. Are we friends or are we lovers? Which one is it, right? Because you ask me to do lovers shit, but you act like my friend when I need you to do shit, right? Like you're not really showing up as the other half of this Two of Cups. So which one is it? And I feel like this person kind of wants to keep that up in the air, right? They don't want you to get to an actual answer because then that might place them in a position where you are doing what? Running for the hills, getting the fuck out of Dodge. It says, I'm not ready to accept what you have to offer, which is a lie, right? I feel like this person goes in and out. It says if they ask for stuff or they want certain treatment, yet their actions would suggest otherwise, right? Or the way that they're showing up, the effort that they put in suggests otherwise. So I do feel like this person purposefully tries to confuse people. I also feel like this has had it's taken a toll on you over time, depending on how long you've dealt with this person. The Four of Swords is really about, you know, needing to energetically suppress certain things. Needing to retreat energetically, needing to heal. This person may have put you in multiple positions where you needed to heal from them. So that could look like betrayal. We do have the Knight of Wands here. So they may have other people in the energy. They may be fucking other people. They may be dealing with other people. This could also be the energy of somebody who wanted to treat you like an option, but would not have any of it if you wanted to do that to them, right? They wouldn't even hear of it. So it is giving very much so territorial over you and what you're doing or what you're giving out to other people, because in their mind, whatever you're giving out elsewhere should be going to them, right? There's that sense of entitlement as well. Now, the Knight of Wands is a good time, you guys. I will say that, right? So this is how you get caught up because it's not all bad. You know, it's definitely giving in and out energy, in and out, in and out, in and out, on and off, on and off, on and off. And what I will say is this person is not done with you. So if you feel like you're done with this person, they are very much so in your energy still, yet and still. And there does appear to need to be a clean cut is the phrase that they're using. If you'll notice, we have this heart here, right? That's the heart chakra. It does appear to be a figure of somebody resting from some kind of heartbreak or somebody who they are still attached to. If you can see that cord, right? The cord is kind of wrapped around their energy entirely. This person has affected a lot of areas of your life, and there needs to be a cut, several cuts. There needs to be a cut there, a cut there, a cut there, and a cut there. You see what I'm saying? For some of you, if you have children with this person, or if you still have any kind of ties to them, like the two of you have assets or you've been married, that might not be so easy. And you may make excuses. I am hearing excuses, you guys. Okay, so I have to be very honest about that. Don't get down in them comments and start trying to curse me the fuck out. That's what they said. So you have to be honest with yourself, because that's what they use. They use the phrase making excuses. So whether that looks like, okay, we're going to stay together for the kids, whether that looks like, all right, well, you know what? I'm just going to be here to have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'll just use them as a little fuck buddy. I'm using them. They're not using me, right? And they're still around. They're still in your energy. But this Four of Swords suggests that you are emotionally tied to this person to some extent, or at least that's what they think. So you have to let me know down in the comments if that's true or not. But I am hearing that rather clearly. So you're either lying to yourself about having emotions about this person, or they're lying to themselves about the extent in which you have emotions for them. And the only reason why they would be coming up with these lies in their own mind is because of your behavior, or because of the ways in which they've been able to gain access, right? That's what they're saying. Because with the Knight of Swords, that is a very, like I said, inconsistent energy. How does that show up in reality? It shows up as somebody who doesn't keep their word. It shows up as somebody who has a lot of promises that are often broken. It shows up as someone who will be on their P's and Q's and may show up for you for like a week, maybe a day, maybe a couple of hours, right? It's not consistent enough to grow, right? It's not consistent enough to get to this level. But I feel like you were possibly pouring into this person on this level. You may have given them children. You may have offered them marriage. I do feel like you gave them a big daddy, big mama offer, because you did feel that energetic pull. Now, what I'm hearing for some of you, this is possibly not a twin flame. It might be a false twin flame. So you may be getting some kind of revelation, an aha moment. There is something extremely heavy in the energy that suggests that it doesn't matter if you think that this is a twin flame or a soulmate. Anybody who is disrespecting you, anybody who is showing up and treating you in this manner has to fucking go. Twin flame or not is what they're saying. I'm also feeling the need to say that you may have to cut this person off even in terms of friendship. So that might be something that you're battling with yourself with, because we do have that Three of Cups there. So this is somebody who wanted to appear as if they wanted more with you, but they really wanted to keep things kind of platonic. They wanted to keep things in limbo, confused just enough so that they could gain access to all of your cups, all of your energy, the Empress, right? Yet still keep a sense of detachment. Because look how this card suggests that you might be all sewn up, like invested. You invested more than this person. There's more of an emotional investment, possibly. There's more of a financial investment. There is something that's tying you to this energy more so than what this person would have been tied to you. And I really hate that, you guys, okay? So they are wanting you to throw away the excuse of it being a soulmate or a twin flame, because this is unacceptable treatment, right? Like, you don't fucking deserve this. You don't have to deal with this. You don't have to tolerate this. They're also stressing that they know that it's easier said than done to cut these cords, right? To release this tie. Now, this person does have love on their brain, right? They're using the word love. They're using the word soulmate. They're using the word twin flame. These are like all buzzwords, ones in which that are supposed to tug at your heartstrings, the ones in which that are supposed to get you to close your eyes to the reality of the situation, right? These are closed eyes, but also to not delve into your intuition, right? So this is almost like the Queen of Cups in the reverse. They want you to be like an emotional lunatic, somebody who is relying heavily on the emotions, right? On the heart chakra, rather than tapping into that third eye, rather than tapping into that crown chakra. They want you to engulf yourself. Look at this figure. So they're now pointing out that this figure is submerged in water. Class, can I please, can I get a raise of hands? Okay, if you know tarot like you know tarot, okay, if you know traditional tarot. Cups in tarot symbolize what element? Water. Good, class. Next question. Water in tarot symbolizes what? Emotions. Good, class. Good, good, good. Now, do you notice that this figure is submerged in fucking water? Submerged in feelings, submerged in emotions. Do you notice anything else about the imagery in this card? The stance of this figure? Because it speaks very much so to how this person is hoping that things will go in their direction. Anyone? Anyone? A raise of hands? This appears to be surrendering. Hands up. It's a stick up, bitch. I'm here for your fucking heart. I'm here for your cup, ho. I'm here for your feelings. I'm here for your emotions. It's giving very much so a taker. One who takes. One who seeks to receive and remain on the receiving end. One who seeks to control the narrative in another person's psyche, in another person's intuition. They would like for the narrative to say something like this: I can change your life. We belong together. I love you. I want to work on things. Don't close me out. Don't shut me out. Give me a chance. Nobody changes overnight. Don't I deserve a second chance? Do I at least deserve a conversation? Because for some of you, you are very much so running. Okay? Under the runner card, they are now showing me risks. Take the risks or lose the chance. That is the question. But it's not actually a question in this person's mind. In fact, they are very arrogant, okay? The Knight of Wands gets a lot of attention. People like to be around them. They're fun. They are a good fucking time, but they also can be very much so toxic as fuck because of that entitlement, because of that need to always want to be on the move, because of the need to never want to be loyal. The Knight of Wands is not loyal. Let's be very clear about that. They are not loyal. They are loyal to one's self. They are loyal to one's own needs, desires, and wants. And they are very much so invested in their own self-interest. These are all things that the divine is saying to me. And I'm so sick to my stomach that you've gotten wrapped up in this, right? Now, you may feel as though you release this person because we do have the World card, and the World does suggest the end of a cycle. But I do feel like there's one last go round. This will be the end, but I do feel as though there needs to be a conversation. There needs to be some kind of rejection or some sort of realness that needs to come to this person's face. It needs to be said to them. For some of you, this could be something that you have been avoiding saying to this person. It could be something that you've been avoiding believing on your own, right? Like it's almost like, especially if you are as invested as I believe you are with all of these cords attached, right? That's fucking hard. You know what I mean? So you kind of possibly been putting it off and telling yourself, that things might change, that things may go in a better direction, that maybe things will pick up. This person will do better. They won't do that anymore. They won't ghost me anymore. They won't cheat anymore. They won't lie anymore. They won't steal anymore. They won't be so selfish. King of Swords is a realist. It is you showing up in the reading, right? It's not a major arcana, but the World is, right? So these two together next to one another, very powerful energy. King of Swords is the Aquarian card, right? As is the Queen of Swords. Gender doesn't matter. This is about being a fucking realist. This is about hurting someone's feelings. I do feel like this person got very comfortable. They have gotten extremely used to the cycle in which the two of you would have created with one another. So this is going to hit them by surprise. In fact, they don't see you talking to them this way. Okay, now it's not the King of Swords in the reverse. So let's be very clear, right? So King of Swords in the reverse is an asshole. It's cursing you out, calling you a bitch, calling you a motherfucker, calling you, you know what I mean? Cursing out your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, everybody get cursed out. Okay, this is somebody who will, the King of Swords in the reverse will hit below the belt without question. Please, please go cry somebody else a river, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Go to the hospital and let them bandage you up, okay? Pick your jaw up off the floor before I drive over that motherfucker like a speed bump. The fuck out of my face. Not a care in the world with the way that the tongue cuts when it's in the reverse, but it's not. So it being in the upright does also confirm to me that you may still have a slight bit of compassion for someone who has had no compassion for you whatsoever, right? I'm not judging. I'm not. I feel like things are getting ready to take a severe shift and change of pace in your life. This is about elevation and it is about growth. But I do feel as though this growth spurt that you are getting ready to experience, and I say spurt because it's a major arcana. So this is about major changes. We have 3 major arcana in this entire spread. That's big, right? It's not even a large spread. The World card, the Strength, and the Empress. So you're being led down this path where your strength is being tested, your resilience is being tested, your esteem is being tested, and your view of your own self-worth is being tested as well. What you will and will not accept. These are all tests that you are going through. This person just happens to be one of the relationships that you do have to address. And you do need to address it in the manner of the King of Swords. So the King of Swords would take that sword and cut every fucking cord off of this heart chakra so that you can see things clearly, so that you can be logical rather than emotional. But this person wants you to be very much so emotional because that's allowed them to get away with a lot of bullshit. I'm going to just tell you. I'm going to just tell you. So they don't see you doing this. This person doesn't view you as a strong individual, not emotionally anyway, right? And the Knight of Wands is the type that doesn't really delve too much into emotions. They like people to have emotional attachments towards them because then it gives them free reign to do what the fuck they want. Right? They like people to be extremely attracted to them beyond belief, beyond explanation, because then that way they don't have to explain their toxic and manipulative manner. Right? They don't have to, they just don't have to. You'll make excuses for them. You will tell the lies for them. They don't even have to show up to take accountability or explain why they are the way that they are, because people will just accept it for the good time. Right? It's like take the good with the bad. And I feel like that is this person's whole MO. Now, they are coming in extending a slight olive branch is what I will call it, right? I do feel like you're being guided to address this person in the manner of the King of Swords. They are going to try to tug at your heartstrings. Look at that. We have all cups in their energy. It's craziness. All cups. So that definitely speaks to emotional manipulation. The Three of Cups more specifically will be about what the two of you have shared together, experiences that you have had together, nostalgia, right? Like things that will tug at that heartstring because of your history. That's Three of Cups, right? Two of Cups is more of that soulmate energy. So that's being physically intimate if you have not done so already. And with the Knight of Wands, they're very amazing in bed is what I'm hearing, okay? They got tricks up their sleeve. They may use that to really manipulate people. That wand of theirs, okay? That bump your cat. That's what I heard. That ain't me. That's just what I heard. So we have differences, right? So this is about them bringing in logic. Now, what I will say is I normally call y'all people stupid. This person is not dumb. They're very much so smart. In fact, this is why they've always been able to win. And I feel like they always like to be in the winner's seat as well. This person plays it very well because they're able to hide their toxicity. They hide it behind innocence. Oh, I just like to have fun. You're taking it too serious. Let's just go with the flow. Oh my gosh, you're always mad at me. Something about this person is very playful. Okay, look at the stark difference. All right, so they're bringing that word out at the forefront between these two energies, which I feel embody them than embodies you. There is a more reservedness. There is a bit of depletion in the energy in this card. Okay. There might be a bit of confusion. There's tiredness. There is overwhelmed energy. There could be some lack of strength, lack of energy, right? Because the cords are attached to somebody who sucks it dry. This person needs a lot of attention. They need a lot of validation. They need a lot of energy, and they need it from multiple people, which is why they were unable or they are unable to be faithful. But they use words like my twin flame or my soulmate, you know, my person, my divine counterpart. They use all the buzzwords, right? You're my queen. You're my king, right? I need you to be strong for us. All relationships have their ups and downs. No relationships are going to be perfect. Now go in that bedroom and lay your ass down and let me do you right, right? Like that's this kind of person. You see what I'm saying? And then it's almost like, damn, how can I resist that? You know what I'm saying? They ain't lying. It's not a lie entirely, but it is omission. It is them outright omitting the fact that they do recognize the major difference between the emotional intelligence and maturity and the trajectory of both of you all's energies. This doesn't look like somebody who is willing to change or who wants to change. You know, they're not interested in that right now. It says you are different from what I'm used to dating. Duh. I'm not going to call them stupid. I'm not. You like, girl, they dumb as fuck. No, I ain't. I'm not. I'm not going to do it. So do you feel like you were left waiting quite a bit, you guys? You know, tell me down in the comments how long it's been. How long have you been waiting for this to kind of turn over a new leaf, to actually start to show up? I see 444 on the clock. It says, I'm sorry for leaving you hanging without an explanation. So for some of you, this person definitely ghosted you, or it at least feels that way. Even if they didn't outright stop talking to you, they pulled back. That's the Knight of Wands. 1 minute, we're all good. We're in there. We're locked in, bitch. We are locked in, right? Everything feels great. Everything feels good. And it's like, as soon as you get comfortable, as soon as you get ready to feel like you can coast with the Empress, then boom, this motherfucker disappears. Or they're cold or detached, lack of emotion, no explanation, just no reason at all as to why they disappeared. You may have had your own thoughts in your mind that this person may be seeing other people, and I feel like you would be right. Now, if you have not had those thoughts, then don't go overboard thinking. That's for a very specific bunch of you guys. It's like you can't quite put your finger on it. You don't have proof yet, but your intuition is screaming at you, telling you that this person is fucking other people, that they're seeing other people, that they're playing you. Especially because they disappear like this. It's crazy. And then it's like when they feel like they want to take you off the shelf, when they feel like they want to suck up some of your energy again because you might be attached to them in this way, the access is there, and then they start using words like this. It's not a lie, you guys, okay? It's the buzzwords. And I'm really sorry if you felt like this person was your twin flame. I don't get that. I don't get any signs of that. Y'all know I keep it a buck. I keep it real. I don't feel that at all. I feel like this person did some Google schmoogle. They've been Googling. They've been looking shit up. They've been hearing about these kind of connections. Maybe they know somebody who has met their twin flame, but this is a very rare connection. It really gets used a lot. It gets used too much sometimes. You know what I mean? It has become one of those words in more recent times that everybody is using. Everybody is, you know, bringing it up. Everybody wants to talk about it, right? Sort of like narcissists. It's getting overused. You know what I mean? That's what they give me. Okay? It says, you are my soulmate, a dream come true. But they're ghosting you, or they're pulling back, or they are inconsistent. Inconsistency is a no. Confusion is a no. Right? Like, it's just plain and simple. It's like you have to be very honest with yourself and with this motherfucker. Because here they come. They are coming. They do expect to win at this, you guys, okay? Because we have the 6 of Wands. Look at that. And then the Ace of Pentacles is right below that. So this is somebody who is expecting you to go ahead and, you know, accept them with open arms. Right? Have the meal waiting for them. Have that bee waiting for them. You know, have that bunch of cat hot and ready for them. They're ready to pounce. This is a very sexual person, you guys. So if you have not been intimate with this individual, if you do not bite when they start to throw these kind of buzzwords at you, then they are going to go the route of trying to get you attached to them sexually. Okay, a sex tie, a soul tie by way of sexual intimacy. And we now have what? The other half, the Queen of Swords, right? So you need to show up like this. They are wanting you to stand in your power. Fuck these cords that this person feels like they have attached to you. There are cords all over this reading. You are not helpless. You're not helpless. This is not a hopeless situation. In fact, you have all the power. Showing up as yourself with both cards having swords, you can cut all those fucking cords right now. Right now. Now, would it be easy? No. Will you get hurt in the process? Yes. Because when you cut cords, there are two individuals attached to it. So it's almost like, yes, cutting the cord would get you away from this energy. It would hurt the other person, but it's going to hurt you too. And that's hard, right? When you're inflicting pain on yourself, that's where that push-pull comes from. It's like, I don't know about this, bitch. I don't fucking know about this. Right? You have options is what the divine is saying. And they also want to bring a new beginning into your life, you guys. They just need you to see things from a new perspective, okay? It says, I'm seeing us with new eyes. It's all so clear now. Bullshit. Who got bullshit on their bingo? Who got bullshit on their bingo card, bitch? Me. Me. You be careful with this person, you guys. They like to get people attached to them in major ways, like on a soul level. All these cords here are not for no reason. Look, we got more cords. It's not a lie. They want you attached to them. Attachment doesn't equal doing the work, right? Attachment just means that they get to do what the fuck they want to do and you don't know which way to go, right? The confusion doesn't allow for you to have the correct boundaries. This is crazy. This is craziness. I can't keep pulling cards, but it's just like they just keep throwing them at me. There's no need to be confused. There's nothing confusing about this. The only thing that's giving pause is the fact that cutting these cords will hurt you too. I mean, what you gonna do? You gonna rip the Band-Aid now or later? Now or later. Y'all know I keep it the realest, okay? I love y'all. I love y'all down. But that is the real. You see what I'm saying? It's either gonna happen now or later. Voluntarily or involuntarily. So I do feel like Spirit is giving you an option here, especially with the 7 of Cups. They're like, you got options on options on options. You can take whatever road you want to. We need you to see this from a different perspective, a new perspective, so that we can help you grow, so that you can finally win. Fuck this shit. Fuck the twin flame shit. Fuck the soulmate shit. Like, just please, please, right? That's them, not me. And they're giving you a chance. They're showing you where all the cords are currently in your life. They said, here you go. We're going to give you 2 fucking swords. If you want to do it, then go on, do it, bitch. And I do feel like the obedience from this is going to garner an extreme reward with the 4 of Wands. It's like an entirely new beginning. There's a house there. Because for some reason, I feel like this is a blockage, right? Looking at this connection, it definitely is giving blocks everywhere because you're tied up. You're not able to move. And these ties or these cords are not just attached to this person. It looks like a figure that is not able to move in every last one of these cards. There is no movement. Movement spreads across the board in your life, right? It's just not about, oh, okay, well, I'm not talking to anybody else and that's where I'm stagnant. No, these cords, they create blockages in every area of your life. So there's stagnation in multiple places that you might not even really realize. But it's like once you cut these cords, then it's like, boom, the foundations start to lay themselves out. It's like that's the work that you need to do. And then all of a sudden you are in the right place at the right time. You're getting investments. You're getting that house. You're getting that car. You're getting that new job. Your business is finally taking off. You can finally sleep better. Your other relationships are better. You're a better friend. You're a better mom. It's just like a heavy weight that's lifted. And then we have somebody coming in here trying to confuse you, right? You just called them your soulmate, bitch. Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. Now I want to curse you out. You see? You see the fuck shit? Twin flame, soulmate, 2 of Cups. But then they still talking about friends. Can we be friends and build from there? Which one is it, motherfucker? Which one is it? Yeah, because calling somebody your soulmate allows for that emotional tie, but then putting in the word friendship, right? Because those 2 things don't go together. You see what I'm saying? Now, a friend can be your soulmate, but that's not what this person is doing, Okay, let me just be very clear. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about somebody who's trying to fuck on you, somebody who's trying to love on you, somebody who's trying to be around you, feed off of your energy, get your resources. Empress, okay? Put a baby in you, get you to put a baby in them, that type of shit. That's what we're talking about here. Okay, ultra sexually charged energy. Talking about friendship. Like, what the fuck? This is pissing me off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Right? It's just a confusion for me. It's going from soulmate to no, let's just be friends, to nah, I mean, I really want to be with you, you're my twin flame, to, well, yeah, no, I really want to run the streets, I'm back with my baby mama, right? Like, well, you know, well, I really do love you, right? Like, I see things from a new perspective. Well, you know, let's just be friends for now, okay? Because it's too much. It's a little bit too much responsibility for me. But you know what? You're my true love. Like, bitch, if you don't get your whole entire fucking life, you have to do it, you guys. You like, girl, do what? You have to do it. It's what you've already been thinking about. We have contemplation right here. This is not fucking working. This is not going to work. Does that mean that it's over forever? Not necessarily. But for right now, this shit got to go. You gotta rip it. Rip it. Rip it. Cut the shit out of this ego. Burn it. Whatever you need to do. Okay? Get you some gasolina. Right? Spread that motherfucker around. And have a bonfire, bitch, over their ego. That's what the fuck you're being led to do. I don't care. I don't care. You see how they play that card over? You don't want me to say that? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Do we care? Do we care? No. And let me tell you something. As soon as you do that, right, even if you just pull back slightly and slow things down, because this is somebody who's coming in with that sexually charged energy. They want to go out. They want to date you. They're going to lay it on extra thick. That's what it gives me. It's a fire card, right? So this could be an Aries, Sag, or a Leo, but not necessarily. They give me that fire energy. They come in strong, heavy, in order to get you to go, oh my God, this is fucking amazing. This is going to be my husband. This is going to be my wife. Like, I fucking love them. This is what I've been wanting all along. And then boom. Nothing. Cold. Detach. There's no need to rush. Let's slow things down. Let's take our time. And it's like, I never wanted this. You're the one who wanted to fucking rush, bitch. You're the one who wanted to do all of this stuff. And now that I actually care, you want to slow down? You want to be friends? Are you fucking crazy? Have you lost your fucking... Are you crazy? You tell me if you're crazy right now. They want you to take the swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, and chop this bitch down like a fraction. You know what I'm saying? Break it all the way down. Break that shit all the way down. Does that mean that you have to be a savage? No, because the King and the Queen of Swords both came up in the upright. This is about logic. This is about just spitting straight facts to this bitch. You let them know exactly who they are, how you've experienced them. That and that alone is going to create this barrier, right? But they want you to go a step further. You have to not trash. You have to, sorry. You have to demolish the ego. And it's only going to come by way of really turning away from this, cutting the cords on your own. So there ain't no last ditch conversation. It looks like you have to have a real conversation with this person, but then they don't need to know that you're not fucking with them no more. They don't need, it's sort of like giving them the same energy right back. They don't deserve closure. Fuck you forever. Maybe not forever, but for right now, fuck you. I feel like as soon as you do that, or as soon as they start to feel that difference in your energy, now all of a sudden you're cold. Now all of a sudden you're showing them a taste of their own medicine. They don't like that shit. You see what I'm saying? Then they're going to come up with a plan, right? All of a sudden their love has truly awakened for you. All of a sudden you're the only one for them, right? All of a sudden they want to make an effort. They want to apologize. They know the error of all of their ways. You are meant to tear this shit all the way the fuck down. It needs to be fatal. Burn it. Burn this shit to the ground. Period. Point blank. That's it. That's it. That's all. Damn. I'm going over to the extended. Let's dig in a little bit deeper. We need to get into their membrane. We need to get into their mind and into their actual tactics, okay? We will look to see if they have changed at all. This could be all old energy, okay? Because tarot is fluid. So you could have already broken this person. You could have already burnt up their ego. That's your job. That's their karma, okay? You're gonna cut them at the knees. Who the fuck cares? And it's not like you're doing something physically to this person. You're basically diminishing and killing. There's a death to their ego by way of you cutting these cords abruptly. It's almost as if when you cut the cords, not only is it a death to their ego, but there's a change in elevation, because this person rides high off of everybody's energy that they get from, that they feed off of. But you cutting the cord, it cuts them at the knees. And then all of a sudden you're doing so much better with the Four of Wands. I told you your blockages are like simultaneously gone at the same time. They will never be able to get over that shit. Seeing you glow up, seeing you win, seeing life work out for you, and not being allowed access, dead. that finishes them. Do you understand me? Do you understand? So we will look to see if they have changes. This is something that is in the past that we've tapped into, but I don't think so. Okay, let's see exactly which ways they have changed. Does that include transformation? Does that include awakening? Right? Are they still the same person, essentially? Well, let's see what their actual intentions are moving forward, as we have seen their intentions this entire time from the past up until now. And then let's see what their next steps are going to be. This is also, you could fully prepare yourself and be prepared with your sword each. Okay, go and get that thing sharpened. You know what I'm saying? Go and order you a new pair of QVC or, HSC, and go to the Crate and Barrel, CB2. See who got the sharpest knives, bitch, and you be on ready. You hear me? You be on ready. We'll look at the best possible outcome, whether you decide to re-engage this or go in the opposite direction. I don't judge you guys. I know I said what I said, but I will not judge. Let's see what your lesson was. That's my thing. How are we getting to the Four of Wands? Because learning the lesson is what releases every single blockage. And knowing the lesson is what's going to allow you to see very clearly how to cut these cords easily. It's almost like it can be done overnight. We will then look to see how you can energetically protect yourself and approach your next cycle to ensure success and to become invisible to all low vibrational energies and toxicity. Let's see what subconscious blockages you may need to release in order to fully get yourself out of this cycle, is what they're saying. Because of that World card that was there, they're trying to propel you forward and elevate you, essentially, okay? We will look at new love, of course. Let's see what signs you need to look for. Who is this person? Are they your person? And how do you know? What's their personality? Why are they single? All of that other shit. Are they toxic as fuck? I need to know. All right, we'll also get your advice. We'll get some time frames for all of this, as well as an Ask the Universe reading, okay? We'll use this deck, of course, and I'll let you ask a couple of questions, but I'll have more instructions for that over in the extended. So without further ado, guys, click that like button, click the subscribe button, and the notification bell. I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box, and y'all know I'm going to see y'all over there. So let's go.